Hey Thug Mamas! Just as I promised, I have that video of that amazing speaker that was at my husband's graduation. He did the commencement address, and his name is Dr. Emad Rahim, and basically he just completely inspired me, and I haven't really been the same since I heard him speak, actually, and I'm like obsessed with him. So if he ever watches this, I follow him on Instagram, and I'm just like literally obsessed with him because I just think he's amazing, and I really want to read his book, or books, I'm not really sure, but he's an author, and he does all these speeches. He goes around the world and the country telling his story, and he's a survivor, and he's just so inspiring. So basically, I didn't video the whole thing because I wasn't really sure what his story was until he started speaking, and then I was like, and then the other thing was I was so engrossed in what he was saying, I didn't even think to record until finally I was like, oh my god, I should be recording this. So here it is. So basically, he was born in a concentration camp in Cambodia, and he saw his father tortured and then executed, and his older brother died of starvation, and his mother and some other people from the camp walked through the jungle to go to Thailand. And actually at some point he had been very dehydrated and probably malnourished, and he was very pale, and one of the other people that were with his mother said, you know, you should just let him, keep him here, let him die, he's dead, pretty much you're carrying a dead body. And she was like, no, I'm bringing him with me. So finally they got to Thailand, and he was, I don't know how long he was eventually, or they were eventually sponsored to move to America, and they went to New York. So once he was in New York, you know, things weren't as great as he had hoped they would be, but he was just he's a man who inspires. He's a man who never ever let anything stand in his way. So, and he just inspired me truly, like, just to feel like you can do anything, and there will be people in your life that will come along and will tell you you can't, and those people are not there for you. Those people are not your people. And as long as you feel it, and you know that it can happen, and you'll do whatever it takes to make it happen, there's no stopping you. And that's how I feel. Like, he truly just inspired me beyond belief, and I just wish anybody who watches this would just, you know, I think he has an Instagram, or I know he has an Instagram, I think he has a YouTube channel, and just watch this man. And he's just like so cool. Even though the life he's been through, he has this smile that you just, it radiates. It, like, you know, it's really easy when life hands you a crappy hand to just be bitter, be upset, fall into, you know, just get down into a depression, and to just think the world is against you. But this man, I mean, he had everything stacked against him, and every picture I see of him, and I see him in his, you know, giving this speech, he has this smile on his face like he is loving life. And it's really easy for you to hate your life if you had a crappy upbringing, or if you had a crappy hand dealt to you. But if you make the best of the situation, and that you rise above it, and you learn from it, and you take it with you, like, he's never, I don't think this man has forgotten anything that he went through. And he carries it with him, but like wants people to understand that, like, he's using that to like tell people, yeah, I had a crappy hand, and look where I'm at. You could have a crappy hand dealt to you, and you could do whatever you want. There's nothing standing in your way except for you. And so to me, I just was completely inspired. So I'm going to bring it on to this, and so I hope you enjoy it. And make sure, if you do like it, put those comments below, and put those thumbs up, and subscribe to my page, and just think about what he's saying. Think about how it could pertain to your life, and how your life could get better if you had his attitude. So just kind of have it resonate and kind of think about it. And you'll appreciate your life a lot more. And you'll appreciate where you can go. And you'll know that there are no limits to what you can do if you just put your mind to it and believe in it. So, thanks. Until next time.
As our family started growing, like a lot of Asian families, we started adopting people, right? And then all of a sudden, I had an uncle, I had a father, stepfather, I had a sister, right? And we grew this family in this refugee camp, and we got the one thing that everybody wanted, and that was sponsorship to come to America. Now, I wish I could say that was a happy ending, that we came to America and everything was perfect. They didn't just put us anywhere in America. They put us in Brooklyn, New York in the 80s. And, this is not Jay-Z, Beyonce Brooklyn, right? It's like Wu-Tang, Clan Brooklyn. New Jack City, Wesley Snipes Brooklyn. Right? And the neighborhood that I grew up in, English was a second language for everybody. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Haitians. And the one great thing about this melting pot is every year, every single year over the summer, we had a block party. It's like that Spike Lee movies, a block party, right? Merengues, playing, just everybody's dancing and singing. And I was this little kid that was mesmerized. Like, I love breakdancing. That's all I wanted to do in life was breakdance. I used to walk around with my little cardboard box. And I couldn't afford a boom box, because it was like big, heavy, and expensive. So I had the B-box and try to break dance, which is pretty awkward. When I did what I could do. And one day at the block party, something happened that changed my life. While I was swimming in the fire hydrant, because that's all we could do, people started running. People started screaming. And all of a sudden, I couldn't figure out where I was. I couldn't figure out who was around me. So I started walking towards a crowd of people. And the screaming got louder. People started pushing. And all of a sudden, there was a pop. And I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't see anything. The left side of my body felt like it was on fire. And I was trying to figure out where to go. And this door opened in the housing project. And this Puerto Rican man was like, Mira Emad Rahim, he's screaming at me, he's pulling me, he's calling me. And I walked in, and everybody in that room, their face was pale. And he kept on pulling out my leg. And I looked down, and half of my leg was blown off. Now, I was told that I could have died because I'd lost so much blood. But it was the community that saved me. The community that did not know this kid. A community, a diverse community mixed with Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Dominicans, Italians, Irish. All these people came together to save this little kid. And they did save me. But because of that incident, my mother knew we couldn't stay in Brooklyn. So she moved us to Syracuse, New York. Now, I wish I could say it was a happy ending. But Syracuse was just as tough. Smaller city. And once again, we faced discrimination. We faced a lot of poverty. I faced abuse. My stepfather became more abusive to me and my mother. And at 14, I ran away. I got into a fight with my stepfather. And I ran away and I was homeless for 14 days living in the streets at 14. So it was a struggle. And with that, I struggled through public education because I was still trying to find myself. It was very difficult to go to school and be hungry. It was very difficult to concentrate when you were unsure where you were going to sleep at night. And I was always too placed in the resource room. I was placed in all of these parts of the building I didn't know existed in the school. So I barely graduated high school. And when I graduated high school, I had no other options. I didn't know what to do. So I said, you know what? I'll go to community college. Everybody in my neighborhood is going to community college. It's like a big party. But being a first-generation college student, no one told me what college is supposed to be, how I should act, how I should behave. Because community college is like, 2 years, right? 2 years? I spent 4 years in that place. 4 years! I still didn't graduate. I spent more time skipping class and playing spades in the hallway, to be honest. But one day that changed. Like many of you, I was working 2 jobs. I was taking care of my mother, my siblings, and trying to go to school. So I worked at this daycare, and then I also did this graveyard shift as a security guard. And the security guard shift ended at 7 a.m. and I had a class at 8 a.m. right after that. And it was Nicholas Poulis' class, my human service class. And when I get into class, I would try to sit in the front row because I'm thinking, if I sit in the front row, I would fall asleep. That didn't happen. I just fell right asleep. And something inside of me told me, Emad, you need to wake up. Something's happening in class. You need to wake up now. So I woke up, and the room was dead silent. And everyone was staring at me. And I had this pile of drool all over the table. It was like all my face and all my clothes. It was pretty nasty. Like if you had cameras back then, it'd be like memes all day, right? So I wiped myself off, I cleaned myself, and I went towards the back of the classroom. Then I went to sleep again. I'm not proud of that. Now, when class was done, my classmates approached me and said, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Listen, you were snoring so loud that Nick actually stopped the class and looked at you and just pointed at you. But then he said, let him sleep. He's a good kid. He's trying. Let him sleep. He's a good kid." So I felt really bad. So I went looking for Nick to apologize. And when I found Nick said, "Don't apologize. I wanna help you." Because the thing is, Emad, I don't think you're a traditional student. I think you're a non-traditional student. But let's do something first. I need you to take a few tests. So he threw a few tests at me. I completed. He said, "No, I need to take more tests." So I did more tests. "I need you to do some writing samples." I did some writing samples. And then finally he called me back to the office and said, "Emad, you know what? I need to tell you something. I think you're dyslexic." It's like, what? I didn't do anything. What is that? I don't know what that is, right? And in my head, I'm thinking it's another label, right? I'm used to labels. I'm used to being stigmatized, right? And then in the back of my head, I remember during the Cosby episode, the son had dyslexia, right? And I started thinking like, wait, I think I know what that is. It's a learning disability, but what does that mean? I've been labeled with a learning disability all my life. How's this help me? And he goes, "Mom, this is wonderful news." I was like, "How's that wonderful news? She just told me I got dyslexia. Like I caught this thing." And he goes, "It's wonderful news because you can learn. You are capable of learning. You just learn different." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And he goes, "Emad, this is great news. You don't understand. You can learn. But the path that you have been taking is the wrong path. It's not for you. You don't belong in community college, Emad. You are a non-traditional learner. This is not the place for you. There are other opportunities out there that exist for you." So right then, this man helped me from I think it was like a 1.8 GPA to a 2.8, just enough to transfer. Right? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, I appreciate it. But he transferred, so I transferred. He wrote a letter of recommendation to me. And I went to a state university that is focused on non-traditional learning. Right? All of a sudden I was taking evening classes, weekend classes, correspondence. Right? That is before online, so you actually get stuff in the mail. You get like a VHS, right? You actually put it into a VHS player and you press play, right? So there's no MP3s, there's no online, nothing like that. I had a little bit harder than you guys. And all of a sudden I saw something I had never seen before. It was an A. Oh my God. I was like, what is this? What is this? And then another A, and another A. What took me 4 years, I completed my associates in a year and a half. And I completed my bachelor's in a year and a half. Oh man, and it felt like an adrenaline rush. It was like Kanye West's first album, and I loved it. Loved every bit of it. And then I went for my master's. And as I was pursuing my master's, I had to do it online because my life didn't change. My struggles didn't change. But the great thing about doing this online, everything that I was learning today, I applied the next day. I learned about project management. I was applying it. I learned about Six Sigma. I was applying it. And all of a sudden, I got my master's. Then I got another master's. So what? And then I wanted to do something that no one told me I could do. So I pursued a doctorate. I pursued a doctorate. And in 3 years, not 5, not 10, I earned my doctorate. Now, I lost all my hair in the process. I gained some weight, but that's okay. And the thing is, when I was pursuing these non-traditional platforms, this non-traditional way of learning, society kept on telling me, you will not be successful. Your degree is not good enough. Your school is not good enough. We've never heard of this. So that insecurity in me kept on eating me. So I said, nah, I'm not gonna listen to society. I'm not gonna listen to what you told me, what you constantly tell me. So this boy from Brooklyn went to Harvard. And I spent a year in Harvard. I spent a year at Tulane University, Freeman School of Business, and earned my postdoc in both schools, right? And at 33, I became the youngest dean at my university. So all of a sudden, everything started accelerating. I started businesses. I started working with traditional universities to go online. I started lecturing at Cornell, worked at Syracuse University. So this roller coaster just kept on going up. But here's the thing, and this is the thing I want you to take away, because I think it's extremely important. One thing is you are what I call refractive thinkers. Right? You're like, what the heck is that? Just give me a title, I don't know about it. But to be refractive means you're bending light. You're changing the course of waves. Means you are not linear thinkers. You don't follow the traditional path. You don't follow the path that society says you have to do it this way to be successful. You created your own path. Right? Am I right? Second thing. Now, what made you successful, because I was in your shoes, is that you were always thinking about the end goal, right? You always think about that piece of paper. You came to school, you're like, I'm gonna get that piece of paper, and you ran with it, right? You sacrificed to get this piece of paper. You focus on this piece of paper, and you change your lifestyle to get that piece of paper. Am I right? Right? You lost your weekends. right? You lost your evenings, right? Right? Sleep, definitely sleep. Lots of sleep, right? And probably sleeping in some weird places too, right? So that made you successful. That way of thinking, that focus, that's something that made you all successful. But here's the thing, and I had to reflect years back. I don't remember that journey as well because I was so focused. I was so gung-ho in getting this thing done. I didn't appreciate the journey, which is just as important, right? Like, how many of you know all of your professors like that? How many of you know all your classmates like that? Even though you took this education online, you knew your classmates by name, you worked on group projects, you had discussion boards, but how many of you made meaningful relationships with these people? Probably very few of you, right? So the thing is, when you move going forward, look at your career very different. Look at your life very different. Because the thing about education, which I realized later on, while the piece of paper is important, the journey is just as important. The journey is life-changing. And now that you're graduating, you don't want to pursue your career the same way because you're not going to really appreciate it. You're going to look back 5 or 6 years and realize you missed a lot. You're going to look at your Instagram picture and be like, well, I don't remember that. Wait, who's that in the background? You want to be able to enjoy life. You want to be able to reflect in your life's journey and say, you know what? I am a different person than what I was 4 or 5 years ago. And that's what it's supposed to be. I'm a better person today than I was yesterday. And that's what it's about. So, on that note, thank you very much for your time, your patience, and congratulations to class of 2002.